So, not like I didn't already know this before, but I have come to the realization that I have too much yarn. And one of my goals this year was to use up the yarn, and we all know stuff got in the way of that. But I really need to start using up this yarn. So I'm going to show you what I have right now. It's all the yarn. I do have it separated out by color. I used to do by color, and I had my Caron Simply Soft also separated out, but now everything is by color with the exception of cotton, because there's only a little bit of cotton. Everything else is acrylic and very little bit of wool. But anyway, let me show you, and you'll see I have too much. All right, guys, before I actually show you that, I'm going to show you where I intend to keep the yarn, and that is on these shelves. My original intention, because I didn't think I had this much, was on the top two shelves to have fabric. This third shelf that you're seeing in the center with the mannequin head on it, that was supposed to be not works in progress, but stuff that I already have cut, so like just grab and go. And then I intended to put the yarn on the bottom two shelves. That third one, or not third one, that box is empty. It originally had yarn in it that I was moving. So anyway, this is what I have. So right here, that is the cotton. You can see the cones. This next bin, try to stay out of my own light, is pink at the bottom of the screen and red at the top, or that's what it's supposed to be. And then we have orange and yellow. So I'm thinking that I can condense the orange and the yellow and possibly the cotton, squeeze them all together in one tote. I can definitely do the orange and the yellow. Not quite sure if I can do the cotton or not, so we'll have to think on that one, or at least, try it out. And then we have lots of green, my favorite color, about a half a tote of blue, full tote of purple, and then we'll go with the bottom of the screen first. We have gray and gray pattern on the left. In the center, I know it looks like white, but it is actually browns and earth tones. They look more tan in real life. The bag actually is off-whites because my white is overflowing. And then we have whites and off-whites. And then behind that we have variegated yarn. So not too much of that. And then over here to the left is black. So the good news is I have lots of blenders. I haven't decided if I'm going to do blankets or hats. Yeah, I did decide on my I need to get this done project. If you go back in February, this bag and actually a decent amount of this yarn came from M, and this project was included with it, and it is actually, I don't think the hook was in there, but I have the yarn, so there's plenty of pink, and there's at least one skein of white. I don't quite know what they were doing because there's both white trim and off-white trim. But, like, I can slip stitch, single crochet this together, whatever they were doing. That looks like it was either sewn together or slip stitched together. Maybe sewn together. Nope. That's slip stitch. But But I don't know why there was white and off-white, so whichever one I have more of, that's the one we're going with. And if I really don't want to, I can take all the white off and just go with the pink, because there's plenty of pink, and then I can select whatever white I want. Not do a border, and just use that to sew it together. Or maybe even sew it together with the pink and then just do a single large white border instead of, around the entire blanket rather than each individual square. But kind of, I'm not at a standstill, but the knitting takes so freaking long and I kind of need a win. So I think this might be my win. So I showed you my stash, trying to find my light. There we go. I showed you my stash. Why don't you show me your stash? Or actually, yeah, if you make videos, show me your stash. Leave a message. I don't know how to tag people, or I don't know if you can DM people on here. So leave a comment if you're going to film a video. Or tell me if you think this is too much. I already know it's too much. So you can agree with me, or you can tell me, no, it's nothing, Carrie. You have barely any yarn. You've got to go buy more, right? So with that, I will say, peace out, homies.